Jada turned the whole damn house into a set. See that? Look at all that. What the f is that doing? What is she shooting on the roof? Y'all see that? That's my house. I have lost control of my house.
Tell us the real reason, the deeper reason for you as to why you are doing this.
You've known me for a really long time. You've known me for more than half of my life.
Absolutely.
You know how much fear I function under.
Absolutely.
The construction of the character of Will Smith was in order to not be scared. On the show, the way that I talked to women, the fun that I would have as a character talking to women was because of how freaking terrified I was my whole life to talk to women. What I've discovered is as I confront every little fear, it's how I build freedom. Every time I confront a fear, I feel more free. What's up? In my mind, there's a huge potential emotional tragedy in people going, I'm getting nervous.
Are you?
We're getting close. Yeah, I'm actually getting nervous. I'm gonna learn something about myself. One of the things I'm already clear about is I care too much what people think about me. Like there's something I have to earn from people, like addicted to adoration. Like I thought I had broken that, but as I can see, I still struggle with a little bit of a need for approval. The nerves around being judged are huge for me. It's been a big part of the difficulty in experiencing the joy that I want to experience in this life. And even doing the stand-up, if it sucks, but I'm not going to allow the fear of the disapproval of others to keep me from living the way I want.
The good news is, fear is good for comedy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's the best.
I need that.
One of the best shows I ever seen, a guy that went on was terrified.
Love it. All right.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So I'm lined up for that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely lined up for that.
The other thing is you gotta remember, you're a big star.
Yep.
If you look anybody directly in the eyes, they might look away.
Wow.
That's the power of celebrity. And you're a good dude. You don't have to put on any airs. You just, whatever. You know what I mean? Being a good dude in comedy, that's rare. Comics are ass. You're gonna love it, man. Hello.
You know, one thing I really appreciate about Will Smith is he's a guy that is open, that is blunt. He talks about his thing that he craves for adoration, craves for approval from people, and he's very worried about what people will say about him. And I think that is why he kind of thought twice before going on stage to like spank Chris Paul. It's something that some people go to, but sometimes in life, man, you shouldn't give a crap about what people say or what people think about you. Just live your life and do your thing. You understand? Sometimes in life, don't give a crap about what people think or what people say.
What's up, man? What's up? Whoa, hey, that's very bright.
All right, paparazzi, I'll meet you at the next place.
I stay getting in the wrong one.
We gotta keep them guessing.
Man.
Sorry, I'm smoking in your car. Painfully addicted to nicotine. You know the hardest part for acting with me? Not looking in the camera.
Not looking at
I can't even do the basics.
Do you have any comments about Kanye West running for president?
What?
Kanye West running for president.
I've heard nothing about this man.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't heard anything about this.
Okay.
Man.
All right.
Well, hopefully we'll get the right celebrity in office.
Yes. Can you, Will Smith, or you run for president?
You would vote for me if I ran?
I would.
All right,
yeah.
that's what I'm gonna consider it. I'm gonna take that under advisement.
Please.
And I'll be the vice president. That way, nothing bad will happen to Will.
Oh my God, that is wonderful.
A rock and a hard place.
I love you guys.
I love you. Be well.
We have to make a movie together.
That will be hilarious.
What's my last minute pep talk?
You said something to me in Vegas that I've been thinking about since you said it, about confronting fear, like that's what your life's about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a great way to live.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that is so admirable about it is, even myself, I rarely step out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you know who makes me nervous when they're in the audience?
Who?
Eddie Murphy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't get starstruck and something about when I see him in an audience.
Really?
It makes me feel bad about myself. Because I know he's better than me.
Yeah.
Even though he don't do it anymore, I'm like, you're naturally more gifted.
Eddie's hilarious, man. The Godfather.
Yeah, he's a wild dude.
Growing up with Eddie Murphy, I was from the Eddie Murphy generation, and it was just a superpower. It was magic to be able to stand on stage and make people feel like that.
Even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans.
Eddie Murphy was the singular image of what a young black man could become. And he didn't compromise his blackness. It's like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it like that.
You guys know it's nice to really appreciate and celebrate people, right? For their greatness, for their good things that they do. It's really nice to appreciate them. And I like the way Dave Chappelle really knows that Eddie Murphy is a good stand-up comedian. And definitely, for sure, man, Eddie Murphy is pretty good. He's not just like a regular homemade comedian, right? He's like pretty good. He stopped doing comedy a long time ago, but he's still super influential up to today. That can tell you how good of a comedian he is.
Feels good in here, doesn't it? Well, don't forget, herpes is in the room.
I've definitely used fear to overcome my internal and personal weaknesses. How can I use the negative emotion that I'm experiencing and direct it toward positive outcomes?
I'm gonna bring another guy up to the stage. This guy is actually his first time doing stand-up, but I don't know, something about this guy. I feel like he might have a future in it. And every once in a while, as the host, you gotta go with your gut. So please give this next gentleman a warm round of applause. Make some noise for what's his face.
Will Smith said something very, very profound. He says every time he confronts fear, that is how he builds freedom. By confronting that fear, that is how he gains freedom. And it's a good thing, you always have to confront your fear because there are all the fears in life, And it's also nice to just see it as part of the process. Don't see it as something that is hindering you, but see it as part of the process, right? Part of stages in life, part of growth stages, part of steps in life that you're gonna take to move forward in life. See it as that way. You understand? All right, thank you guys for watching.